Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Pooja Singh. I am a BN Vice Doctor currently working in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Today we are going to talk about sprouts for optimum nutrition. Sprouts are considered as wonder foods. They rank as the finest and most nutritious of all vegetables available to the human diet. By a process of natural transformation, sprouted foods acquires vastly improved digestibility and nutritional qualities when compared to non-sprouted embryonic food from which it derives. Sprouted foods have been part of the diet of many ancient races for thousands of years. Even to this day, the Chinese retain their fame for delicious mung bean sprouts. Sprouts provide all the essential vitamins and minerals. They should form a vital component of our diet. Sprouting requires no consistent care but only an occasional sprinkling of water. And edible grains, seeds, and legumes can be sprouted. Generally, the following are used for sprouting. Number 1. Grains. In it we can sprout wheat, maize, ragi, bajra and barley. Number 2. In seeds we can sprout alfalfa seeds, radish seeds, fenugreek seeds, carrot seeds, coriander seeds, pumpkin seeds and muskmelon seeds. Number 3. In legumes we can sprout moong, bengal gram, groundnut and peas. Alfalfa, as the name in Arabic signifies, is the king of all sprouts. Grown as a plant, its roots are known to burrow as much as 12 meters from the subsoil to bring up valuable trace minerals, of which manganese is especially important to health and digestion. It is a vital component of human insulin. Apart from minerals, alfalfa is also a rich source of vitamins A, B, C, E and K and amino acids. Sesame seeds are another good source of nourishment. They contain all the essential amino acids in their 20% protein content and higher concentration of calcium than does milk. They are high in lecithin, unsaturated fats, vitamin E and vitamin B complex besides other live nutrients. How to sprout? As a first step, a good variety of seeds should be used for sprouting. It should be ensured that the seeds, legumes or grains are of the sprouted types. Soybeans do not sprout as well as they often become sour. Wheat has to be grown in soil. It is advisable to use seeds which are not chemically treated, as this slows down the germination rate. The seeds should be washed thoroughly and then soaked overnight in a jar of pure water. The jar should be covered with cheesecloth or wire screening. The duration of soaking will depend upon the size of the seeds. Small seeds are soaked for 5 hours, medium size for 8 hours, and beans and grains for 10 to 12 hours. On the following morning, the seeds should be rinsed and the water drained off. Not more than 1/4 of the jar should be filled with the seeds for sprouting. Soaking makes the seeds, grains, or legumes fatty, pulpy, or full of water. It should therefore be ensured that the jar has enough room for the seeds to expand during sprouting. They'll expand about 8 times their original size. The jar should be kept at a place which is exposed neither to chill nor hot winds. It should be ensured that the mouth of the jar is not completely covered so as to allow air in. The seeds will germinate and become sprouts in 2 or 3 days from commencement of the soaking, depending on temperature and humidity. Care should always be taken to ensure the sprouts do not lie in water. They should be kept well drained to prevent souring. Sprouts are at their optimum level of flavor and tenderness when tiny green leaves appear on the tips. Their nutritional value is also optimum. To retain their freshness and nutritional value, they should be placed in a refrigerator if they cannot be consumed immediately after reaching suitable maturity. Sprouts can be kept for several days in this way. Some caution is necessary in sprouting. Soaking for a long period than required makes the seeds make the seeds rot or ferment. The main factors for germination are water, air, heat, and darkness. These may be sorry, there may be poor germination or no germination at all if any of these factors are not present, such as insufficient water or too much water, lack of sufficient heat, lack of fresh air, either too cold or too hot surroundings, and too much light. So that's all for now. Thank you.